my child. Stop scrolling. Listen to me for a moment. You've been fighting battles no one sees. You've been carrying weight that no one notices. You've been pretending you're fine, but inside, you're exhausted. And I need you to hear this clearly. I have never been closer to you than I am right now. You think your strength is running out, but I'm about to renew it. You think you're falling behind, but I'm preparing you for something greater. You think your prayers are hitting a wall, but they are shaking heaven in ways you cannot yet understand. You've been holding everything together on your own, and it's draining you. You've been fighting battles you weren't meant to fight alone, and you've been carrying burdens that were never meant to rest on your shoulders. Come closer to me. Let your tired heart lean on mine. Let your exhausted soul breathe in my peace. Because you don't have to be strong every second of your life. You only need to be willing to let me strengthen you. Right now, I'm speaking into the deepest part of you, the part you hide from everyone, the part that feels overwhelmed, unnoticed, unappreciated, and worn out. Hear me. You are not failing. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are human, and you are mine. You've been giving your all, even when you feel empty. You've kept walking, even when your legs were shaking. You've kept believing, even when answers were silent. That perseverance you think no one sees, I see it. I honor it. I will reward it. I am stepping into your battle right now. I am lifting what you cannot lift. I am fighting what you cannot see. I am breaking what has been resisting you, and I am restoring what has been draining you. My child, don't give up. Your breakthrough is closer than your breakdown. Your peace is closer than your panic. Your blessing is closer than your burden. This fight won't end in defeat. It will end in testimony. It will end in strength. It will end in restoration. Because I am not watching from a distance. I am fighting beside you. Keep listening, because I have more to say to you. My child, I know you don't tell anyone how heavy life feels right now. You smile, but inside you're tired. You help everyone, but no one truly knows how drained you are. You keep showing up, but sometimes you wonder who would notice if you didn't. And that's why I'm speaking to you at this very moment, because you've been fighting on empty for too long. You think you're losing strength, but what you're really losing is the strength you've been trying to create on your own. What I'm offering you now isn't human strength. It's not motivation. It's not a momentary push. It's something supernatural. Strength that comes from my presence, not your effort. You've fought battles in silence. You've cried alone in your room. You've carried pain that would have broken others. Yet you kept going. You kept praying. You kept pushing through. And even though you felt weak, heaven saw you as a warrior. But warriors need rest too, not quitting, resting. There's a difference. You're not weak because you're tired. You're tired because you've been strong for too long without a place to breathe. So let me be that place. I'm not asking you to pretend. I'm not asking you to push harder. I'm not asking you to figure it all out. I'm asking you to exhale. Release the weight you've been holding. Let me carry what has been crushing your spirit. Let me quiet the fears that keep you awake at night. Let me heal the wounds you don't talk about. Let me step into the middle of the storm you've been trying to calm on your own. I'm already working on the situation that has been draining you. I'm already softening hearts that seemed unmovable. I'm already opening doors that felt sealed shut. I'm already breaking chains you've been fighting for years. You don't see the results yet because the roots always grow before the fruit appears. Don't mistake silence for absence. Don't mistake waiting for losing. Don't mistake slow progress for no progress. You are further along than you realize. Right now, you're in the middle of a battle that feels bigger than you, but it's not bigger than me. Lean in, stay with me. Hear my voice. You are not fighting alone anymore. I'm not done speaking to you. There is more healing I want to pour into you. My child, listen closely, because this part of my message is the one your heart has been needing the most. You've been wondering why life feels so heavy lately, why the pressure keeps increasing, why your emotions feel unstable, why you're easily overwhelmed by things you used to handle effortlessly. It's not because you're failing. It's because you're transitioning. Every time I prepare someone for a higher calling, I allow a season where their old strength stops working, not to punish them, but to shift them. You've been trying to rely on the strength that carried you in the previous season, but this season needs a different strength, my strength. You feel stretched because I'm expanding you. You feel uncomfortable because I'm reshaping your life. You feel pressure because I'm preparing you for a breakthrough that will not be small. You think the enemy is attacking you, but the truth is, I'm promoting you. And with every promotion, something must be confronted. Old fears, old wounds, old habits, old ways of thinking. This is why your emotions feel unpredictable. This is why old memories are resurfacing. This is why old insecurities are shaking again. Not because you're going backward, but because I'm cleaning out what cannot follow you into the next chapter. Hear me. This battle is not here to destroy you. It is here to reveal you. You are stepping into a version of yourself that you've never seen before. Stronger, wiser, more grounded, more aware of my presence, more sensitive to my voice, more confident in who you are in me. That's why the pressure has increased, because the calling on your life has increased. You don't even realize how close you are to what you've been praying for, but the enemy does. And that's why the attacks feel personal. That's why the discouragement feels deeper. That's why the exhaustion feels spiritual, because it is. But I am lifting you. You may feel worn out, but you're not defeated. You may feel drained, but you're not abandoned. You may feel confused, but you're not lost. I am right here, closer than your own breath, watching your heart, holding your tears, stabilizing your steps, strengthening your spirit, protecting your future. And I need you to understand this. I'm proud of you. Yet, proud, not because you're perfect, but because you haven't given up. You kept walking even when you felt weak. You kept praying even when you didn't feel me. You kept believing even when doubt tried to drown you. You kept standing even when life pushed you to your knees. You are stronger than you think. And I'm about to show you just how strong you really are. Because this current storm is not the end. It's the turning point. Stay with me. Listen to me. I'm taking you somewhere you've prayed to be. And there is more I must reveal to you. And my child, Now, I need you to hear this with your spirit, not just your ears. Because what I'm about to say is meant to unlock a strength inside you that you didn't even know you had. Right now, you feel like you're walking through a fog. Nothing looks clear, nothing feels steady, and you're questioning whether you're even moving forward. But what you can't see is that I'm clearing the path in front of you one step at a time. You don't feel progress because I'm changing things beneath the surface. I'm healing the parts of you that were hidden. I'm restoring the places you never talked about. I'm strengthening the foundation so that what I build in you will not collapse under the weight of the blessing I'm preparing. This is why you feel emotional out of nowhere. This is why small things feel heavy. This is why moments of peace suddenly feel fragile. It's not spiritual weakness. It's spiritual recalibration. I am rearranging the inside of you so that you can carry the next level of my purpose without breaking under the pressure. What feels like falling apart is actually me putting things into divine order. And listen, I know you feel lonely in this season, not because people abandoned you, but because I separated you. There are battles you must win privately before I reward you publicly. There are wounds I must touch that no one else is allowed to see. You're not isolated, you're being refined, and refinement always happens away from the crowd. But don't mistake silence for absence. I am closer to you in this season than in any season before. I am standing beside you when fear rises. I am whispering to you when you feel overwhelmed. I am steadying you when your emotions shake. I am comforting you when no one notices your tears. You think you're losing control, but truly, you're losing the things that were controlling you. And my child, the reason the pressure hasn't crushed you is because my hand has been holding you together. You are not breaking, you are becoming. And the version of you that's emerging right now is the version I created long before the world ever touched you. Be patient with your process. You're not late. You're not stuck. You're not failing. You are transitioning into greatness. And transitions always feel like chaos right before the breakthrough arrives. Stay close. I still have more to tell you, my child. Before you step into the next chapter, there's something important you must understand. Not everyone can walk with you where I'm leading you. I know it hurts when people distance themselves. I know it confuses you when relationships shift. I know it breaks your heart when connections you valued start to fade without explanation. But hear me, separation is not always loss. Sometimes it's protection. Sometimes it's direction. Sometimes it's preparation. There are people you prayed to keep, but I removed them because they were weakening you. There are people you didn't want to lose, but I saw the intentions you couldn't see. Stop mourning doors I closed. Every closed door was an answered prayer, even if you didn't understand the prayer at the time. And listen closely. Your heart has been carrying weight that didn't belong to you. You've been trying to save people I never assigned you to rescue. You've been trying to fix people who were only meant to teach you. You've been trying to hold on to people who were meant to pass through, not stay. Your loyalty is beautiful, but misdirected loyalty becomes bondage. And I love you too much to let you stay bound. That's why this season feels like a pruning, because I'm removing the attachments that would suffocate your destiny. You keep asking, why does everyone seem distant? Why does it feel like I'm walking alone? Because my child, Elevation requires isolation. Before every major breakthrough in Scripture, I pulled my chosen ones aside, not to punish them, but to prepare them, not to isolate them, but to incubate them. Alone seasons are birthing seasons, and I know you've been feeling misunderstood. You've been feeling unseen. You've been feeling like people don't recognize your heart. But I see it. I see every silent sacrifice. I see every tear you decided not to show anyone. I see every time you chose faith over fear. I see every time you pushed through pain because you didn't want to burden anyone. I see your heart, and I'm honoring it. What I'm building inside you right now is bigger than the connections you lost. What I'm preparing for you is greater than the relationships that walked away. Trust my separation. Trust my timing. Trust my pruning. Trust what you can't see yet. Because the next chapter of your life requires a freer version of you. And this is the chapter where you become that person. There is more I need to reveal, and this next part is crucial, my child. Now, I need to speak to the part of you that carries silent fear. The part of you that worries about the future more than you admit. The part of you that smiles in public, but trembles in private. You've been asking yourself questions like, what if I'm not ready? What if I fail? What if I disappoint God? What if my best isn't enough? But listen to me. Those questions are not coming from your spirit. They're coming from your wounds. Fear always echoes from the places that have not fully healed yet. You are not afraid of the future. You're afraid of repeating a painful past. You're not afraid of purpose. You're afraid of being hurt again. You're not afraid of growth. You're afraid of being judged again. You're not afraid of stepping forward. You're afraid of falling like last time. But hear my voice clearly. This time is not last time. You are not who you used to be. You've learned. You've matured. You've grown. You've endured storms that would have broken you years ago. You've survived battles that were meant to destroy you. And now, you are entering a chapter where your strength aligns with your calling. Fear has been blocking the doorway, but I am breaking that fear off you. The anxiety you've been feeling, that heaviness that sits on your chest, the tension that makes it hard to breathe, the thoughts that spiral late at night, that is not who you are. That is the weight of transition. Your spirit is outgrowing the place you've been living in. And when your spirit grows, your fears get shaken. That shaking is not a warning. It's a sign of breakthrough. And listen to me. I have already gone ahead of you. You're afraid of stepping into a future that I have already secured. You're worried about doors that are already unlocked. You're concerned about battles that I have already won. You're nervous about a path that I have already prepared. You're questioning if you're enough when I've already chosen you. Stop rehearsing failure in your mind. Start expecting victory. Stop imagining the worst. Start believing for the best. Stop seeing yourself through the lens of fear. Start seeing yourself the way I see you. Chosen, covered, strengthened, guided, protected, prepared. You are not stepping into uncertainty. You are stepping into destiny. And what comes next will require you to trust me on a deeper level than ever before. Prepare your heart, because the next part of my message will take you even deeper. My child, now, I need you to pay very close attention because what I'm about to reveal to you will change how you see your entire journey. You've been interpreting pressure as a sign that something is going wrong. But in my kingdom, pressure is often the proof that something is going right. Pressure comes before purpose. Stretching comes before growth. Tension comes before transformation. You can't build spiritual muscle without spiritual resistance. You can't develop deeper faith without deeper reliance on me. And you can't step into your calling without stepping out of your comfort zone. This is why the last few weeks have felt like a tug of war inside your heart. Part of you is holding on to who you used to be, and part of you is reaching for who you're becoming. And that inner conflict is not a sign of weakness. It is the sign of a new identity forming within you. You're shedding old layers, old fears, old thoughts, old expectations, old versions of yourself that can no longer carry the weight of your assignment. I'm not punishing you. I am promoting you. And promotion always requires purification. That is why your emotions have been unpredictable. That is why the things that once comforted you don't comfort you anymore. That is why the habits that once satisfied you no longer satisfy you. Your spirit is maturing. You're being upgraded from the inside out. What you're feeling right now is the spiritual equivalent of outgrowing your old skin. It's uncomfortable, but necessary. Because you cannot carry the weight of new blessings with old patterns of thinking. You cannot receive new direction with old fears blocking the way. You cannot embrace new purpose while holding on to old limitations. This is why I've been stirring your heart, removing certain people, closing certain doors, interrupting certain habits, and exposing certain wounds. Not because I am taking from you, but because I am preparing you. I remove what limits you, so I can release what strengthens you. I close doors that trap you, so I can open doors that free you. I slow certain areas of your life, so I can accelerate the areas that truly matter. Nothing in your life is random. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is accidental. Every shift, every change, every delay, every disappointment, every closed door, every painful memory resurfacing, all of it has purpose. You are in a refinement season, and refinement is not meant to break you. It's meant to reveal the gold within you. You don't see it yet, but I'm shaping something powerful inside you. And what comes next will require you to walk with a strength you didn't even know you had. Stay with me. You're closer than you think. My child, before you leave this moment, I need you to hear this last part, because it will anchor your heart in the days ahead. Everything you've walked through, every battle, every storm, every tear, every silent night, every moment you questioned your own strength, I have seen all of it, and none of it was wasted. You thought this season was breaking you, but I was building you. You thought the pressure was crushing you, but it was preparing you. You thought the delays were setbacks, but they were my protection. And now, you are stepping into a chapter where what once confused you will finally make sense. You will look back and realize, I was carrying you the whole time. You survived what others thought would end you. You endured storms that should have shattered you, and you are standing today, not because you are strong on your own, but because my hand has been on your life. And now, I'm leading you forward, into peace, into clarity, into purpose, into healing, into strength. So walk with me, trust me, follow my voice. Your story is not ending, it's beginning. And hear me clearly, my beloved child. The next part of your life will be better than anything you've lost. You are ready. Before you go, take a moment and breathe. If this message touched something deep inside you, let your heart respond. Write Amen in the comments as a declaration that you're stepping into this new season with me. If you want my voice, my guidance, and my presence speaking into your life every single day, tap the subscribe button now. And if you felt my peace while listening, then bless someone else by simply liking this video. You never know whose life you might change today. Walk with me, my child. Your breakthrough has already begun.